Hello! Welcome to Lakewood Next Daily Devotions, and I'm Mallory. Yesterday we got to talk about the Transfiguration, and here we get to pick up in verse 14, and it says, "At the foot of the mountain, a large crowd was waiting for them. A man came and knelt before him and said, 'Lord, have mercy on my son. He has seizures and suffers terribly. He often falls into the fire or into the water. So I brought him to your disciples, but they could not heal him.'" This is just after this miraculous event on the mountain. And the moment that they step down, they're back into chaos. Real life. A desperate father begging for Jesus to heal them. And I'm sure some puzzled disciples wondering what they have done that it's not working. Jesus said, "You faithless and corrupt people, how long must I be with you? How long must I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me." Then Jesus rebuked the demon in the boy, and it left him. And from that moment, the boy was well. As a parent, I can completely relate to Jesus here. How many times you might tell your child to do this or do that, and how many times you've instructed them, this is how I want you to do them, this is why we do it, and yet it can seem like they don't get it. Jesus has had many great moments with the disciples where they brilliantly have figured out that he is the Messiah, the Son of God, and they speak in confidence, and then they fall back to regular behavior, to that misunderstanding. I think Jesus is not just calling them fearless and corrupt, but calling out their uncertainty. How many times do we think that we can just do things by being with Jesus? We come to church, we do all the right things, but we lack the faith. Afterwards, the disciples asked Jesus privately, "Why couldn't we cast out the demon?" And he says, "You didn't have enough faith. I tell you the truth, if you have faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you can say, 'Mountain, move from here to there,' and it would move. Nothing would be impossible." But man, sometimes we get stuck in that. We want to be big and flashy. We want to look like we have it all together. We want to do spiritual things without relying on Jesus. They might have forgotten that it is not by their own power, but only through the power of God that they're able to do things. And that takes faith, real faith. And how often do we do the same? Relying on ourselves, our own routine, our own experience, and we forget the true source of power. I hope you are challenged, maybe even by God's words from yesterday when he said, "This is my son who I am well pleased in, take joy and delight in." Listen to him. May you listen and believe what Jesus has to say, because it's only a small bit of faith and trusting in Jesus and his authority, and then you'll be aimed in the right direction.